Hi, this is Judge Prometheus coming back to you with another episode or another entry in the Judge Prometheus journal. This one is titled It's Not Enough, inspired by the Batman animated series where Bruce Wayne has a nightmare where he gets swarmed by a bunch of homeless people begging him for help and money, and he feels like no matter how much money he has, it won't be enough to solve the issues. Like, that money is not the end-all, be-all of societal issues. And here's the one-take monologue with a little bit of spoken poetry in it that me and ChatGPT came up together with. I had a dream again, not of my parents, not the alley, not the gunshot. This one was different, worse. I was standing in the street, my city, but it didn't feel like Gotham. It felt hollow, fog rolling in like judgment, and silence crawling on its hands and knees. And then they came, not monsters, not clowns in makeup, not psychopaths or mass freaks. Just people, tired, dirty, forgotten. Hands out, not to take, but to beg. Eyes hollow, not from malice, but from decades of being ignored. I reached for my wallet, and that's when I knew I was powerless. Money, that's the only illusion of safety. I had pockets full of it, millions in my names, billions in my blood. But for every bill I handed out, two more reached up. Every name I tried to remember, a dozen more voices cried out. And one of them looked like me, younger, angrier, poorer, broken before the cape. He didn't ask for cash, he asked, why didn't you build something real? I couldn't answer because charity without change is self-indulgence. Because throwing away money at broken systems is like duct taping a dam. Because philanthropy can't replace justice. Because giving a man $1 might feed him today, but giving him dignity might save him and his children tomorrow. You want to help Gotham? Don't just buy buildings, break barriers. Don't just fund shelters, build foundations, mental health, rehabilitation, second chances. First chances for those who never had one. This city doesn't need more saviors with symbols. It needs systems that work for everybody. It needs teachers, not detectives. It needs builders, not fighters. I am not the solution, but maybe I can be the spark. Maybe the bat can scare the monsters so Bruce Wayne can find the cure. Not just the checks and the programs, but access, reduction, opportunities that were never given. Re-education. This isn't about giving people money, it's about giving them mobility. Giving them a chance to become more than a statistic. To become sovereign in their own skin again. Become the nightmare. Because the nightmare wasn't the crowd. The nightmare was realizing I had everything and it still wasn't enough. I still hadn't done enough. So I woke up not just from the dream, but from the lie. I'm not just Batman, I'm the boy who survived the alley, the man who owns half the skyline, the soul that was trying to build a better shadow. Maybe next time I dream, I won't be asking for help. It'll be them helping each other because we rose together, and that would be enough. Judge Prometheus over and out. This was a beautiful one, and ChatGPT did most of the work, but somehow it got my thoughts out of my head without even me having to do it.